Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, we have our first student today. Vimal. Vimal is preparing for PT, aiming for 73. He has taken a few mock tests. What I'll be doing is I'll be checking all his mock tests and I'll be giving him a plan and a feedback. All right. Let me share my screen with you. See, so Vimal, you're aiming for 73 each, right?
Yeah, right, sir. I am aiming for the 73.
And you have taken quite a few exams. You have taken, yes. So you're just missing by a few points. Your enabling skills are good. All right.
Yes.
Such an agreement would include a recognition that the world must aim as soon as possible to hold global warming to 1 degree Celsius, a long-term low-carbon future. It is noted that the human activities did not impact wildlife at all, of course.
See, whenever you get a long sentence, don't try to finish everything in a single go. It is not that
Okay.
human activities did not impact wildlife at all, of course. So you can take a
Mhm.
slight pause here because if you'll say everything in a single go, you won't be able to speak clearly.
Okay, sir.
Right? Just a slight pause, not long pause. For the
Okay,
purposes
understood.
of argument, culture is divided into material and non-material, and the speaker's aim is to show how they both affect each other. So in a
Mhm.
flow, please.
Okay.
Humans need to use energy in order to exist, so it is not surprising that the way people.
See over here, you didn't even stop for a single second. I'm not asking you to take a long pause, but you have to keep yourself comfortable. Humans
Okay.
need to use energy in order to exist, so it is unsurprising that the way people have been producing energy is largely responsible for current environmental problems.
Okay.
Right? Don't stress, take it very easy and take pause as well.
He was not the only one called for the legal reform in the 16th century. The brain cell is clearly not understood. My name is Vimal and I am very happy. Most substances are contracted so high so that their density is higher than expected to the density of.
See, it's fine. You're making up something by yourself. That's fine, but speak confidently as well. You shouldn't be in a mode of panic. You shouldn't be, freaking out there. Keep calm. For example, if I have to do it, I'll do it this way.
Most substances contract when they freeze so that the density of a substance's solid is higher than the density of its liquid.
Most substances freeze when they contract, so the density is higher when the liquid, and I'm very happy. So the words speak them and then just add a filler by yourself and move on.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you because you correctly recognize that this is the voice coming with the panic mind only.
Yes, you
Okay,
don't
this
have to
this is
panic.
yeah, this is the reason I am not getting the score, sir.
Hmm.
I need to be calm and cool, then I
What
will
you need
deliver
to do
the.
is, even if you're not sure 100% sure about the content, that's fine. You don't really need to speak 100% of the content. What you need
Yeah.
to do is you just need to speak it confidently and calmly.
The given image gives information about the honey percentage of natural product.
See, don't speak the whole thing. I don't want you to speak the whole thing. I want you to speak easy words. Image gives
Yeah.
information about honey. I can see national production, state and central zone. I can see northern zone, southern zone, and 3. I can see 10, 20, 30. That's it.
Okay.
Don't speak this whole. If you'll try to speak everything in a single go, you'll run out of breath. You won't be able to speak clearly.
Yes, this is the issue actually I am facing, sir.
You have to just speak short keywords, please.
Yeah, sure.
Image gives information about global monthly, or you can say image gives information about CO2. I can see 16, 17, 405. I can see 14, 15, 16. I can see 395, 400, 405. And then one of the element is maximum, or you can say maximum minimum numbers.
Okay.
Earthquake was the main topic of the lecture. Initially, the speaker mentioned about the reading article about the earthquake, life and property and production. He told about the potential area, earthquake and the three prediction model. He told about the first along earthquake, seismic group, activity and major showback. He told about the phenomenon groups and major earthquake. He told about the 1975 scientist billion people. He told about the method of working and third model and minor one. He told about the specific time and places, measurement, time and confidence. To conclude.
Over here as well, don't take too long keywords and try to write them clearly. You're not able to read what you have written.
Okay.
Write less
Understood.
but write clearly so that there's no problem or issue with your fluency. You can speak around 30 seconds. You don't really need to go exact 40 seconds. Speak 30
Okay.
seconds but speak clearly, please.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Summarize written text. Avoid going exact 75 words, as sometimes you may cross it and you'll get zero. So write around 65 words, more than enough.
Okay, sir.
Just memorize the essay template properly. Apart from that, it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Don't say border opening or opening the border, something like that.
Okay.
It should be meaningful as well.
Okay, sir.
Spellings. Make richer person is not a keyword, please. Shouldn't
Okay.
be using this.
Okay, sir.
Rich person, something like that. Makes the person rich, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever keywords you write should be grammatically correct as well.
Okay.
Any word you're not sure about, don't write it, because if you have written it incorrectly, you're losing points in spellings, you're losing points in content as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sir.
I need you to write down the things you need to work on.
Okay.
You need to work on write from dictations,
1 minute, sir. Write from dictation. Okay.
listening blanks. You need to work on spellings. I need this to be perfect.
Listening blanks.
Yep.
Okay.
Summarize spoken text. Make sure you add proper and meaningful keywords. And if you're not sure, don't write any word.
Okay. Meaningful keyword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Practice both the reading blanks
Okay, sir.
and repeat sentences. If you do so for around 2 weeks, I'll say give another mock test, take another mock test, and then go for the exam. You'll be 100% fine.
Sir.
Right? So work on this, and if you'll have any doubts, just let me know, and I'll be happy to help you as well.
Okay. Thank you very
All
much
right.
for your
Thank you,
support.
Vimal. I'll see you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we've got our next student, Heshan, with me. He's from Sri Lanka, aiming for 65, planning to come to Australia. Thanks for connecting, Heshan. What I'll be doing is you have taken a mock test. I'll be sharing my screen, and then we'll be reviewing your mock test.
Sure, Varun.
And I'll also request you to note down all the things we discuss so that you know what you need to work on and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, this is what you have done, right?
Yeah. In an attempt to lure new students, leading business schools, including Harvard, Stanford, the University of Chicago, and Wharton, have moved away from the unofficial missions and prerequisite of 4 years working experience and instead have set their sights on recent college graduates and so-called early professionals with only a couple of works under their belt.
See, don't rush, don't rush. You know how to read it, but again, you're missing the point. See how I'm doing it. In an attempt to lure new students, leading business schools including Harvard, Stanford, the University of Chicago, and Wharton have moved away from the unofficial missions and prerequisite of 4 years work experience. So I'm going in a very smooth manner. That's what you have to do. Don't rush.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give yourself enough room, time, and space so that you can speak each and everything clearly, please.
Yeah. Yeah, Varun. 2005, donor countries agreed on an accord to harmonize their practices. Since then, aid officials have complained that too little has changed on the ground. Conferences of donors in countries will tend to...
Okay, over here you omitted a word and then you were conscious about it. If you miss any word, just move on. If you make any mistake, just go on.
Yeah.
Right? Don't worry if you omit something, add something, whatever you have done, it's gone. Don't worry about it. Just go and do the best in the things which have coming up next.
Yeah. If bonus or incentive pay schemes work so well for senior executive and bankers, why does it...
Don't miss as executives, not executive. S
Yeah,
sound, please.
they will not get them. After all, many jobs involve making important decisions or taking risks. Is there anything about corporate decisions and financial risks that makes these categories of work special in terms of how they need to be incentivized and rewarded?
Rewarded. O sound here.
Yeah. Does the government in your country help families and poor help? That topic for the discussion is usually related to the topic for the speech.
Very good.
My biggest concern for the may the rounders we help you the days.
Now over here, this one is difficult, right? Calm. See, you don't know what it is. What you need to do is you just need to focus on what you can control. Don't panic. What you are doing is you're speaking the wrong content, which is fine, but you're not even speaking it clearly. Speak the wrong thing, but speak it clearly, please. That is something I really need you to do.
Yeah.
You speak the wrong thing, you speak half, you speak 3 words, I'm happy, but speak it clearly, please.
Exactly. Yeah. The factual failure to pinch in the internet.
Work a bit on your repeat sentences as well.
An image is about interesting topic based on many different categories. Firstly, we can see that this image can show a major point which is connected to our society. So it is fair to say that it is important. Finally, relative weight of large mouth pairs. Relative weight, actual weight, standard weight at 100%. Relative weight percentage expressed percentage 50.
Don't worry about speaking everything. Speak around 6 to 9 keywords and speak around 25 seconds will be more than enough. Especially in your case, because if you're speaking more than 30 seconds, you're not speaking clearly. I want to be on the safer side. Speak around 25 seconds and don't try to speak everything. Just speak easy keywords, please.
Okay. Given lecture is about interesting topic based on many different categories. Firstly, we can say that this lecture can show a major point which is connected to our society. So it is fair to say that it is important. Finally, nuclear bombs, little thing, black cars, Los Angeles to Mumbai, assume 1.6 million, premature, poor, Himalayas to Arctic, snow melt, faster, poor bear, climate change, carbon dioxide, scientists global warming, impact, good, near, trusted way to atmosphere, bigger, cleaner industries, developed nations, technologies, US government, European Union.
This is fine. If you can speak slightly in a flow and speak around 30 seconds, will be fine. Your content is enough. You don't really need to worry too much about the content. Even if you speak slightly less, around 30-35 seconds will be fine. Because the more you're speaking, sometimes you're making pronunciation errors. So it's better you speak around 30-35 seconds, please.
Okay.
Please don't go exact 75 words. I need you to write around 65 words.
Okay.
Because if you go exact 75 words, see over here, there's no space. If computer rectifies this and adds a space here, you're going to go 76 and you're going to get 0 everywhere.
Exactly. You're right.
So write around 65 words. Be on a safer side, please.
All right. Well.
This as well. Don't worry about writing this. You can just write till here. Comma after therefore, please.
All right.
Write around this one's fine. Write around 65 words here. Even if you have less keywords, you can repeat the same keywords.
Okay.
Have you covered all the listening blanks from the portal or no?
Actually, I'm working on it, Varun. So yeah.
Okay, what you need to do is before you go for the test, cover all the right from dictations from here.
Okay.
And don't just cover them. Make sure you memorize the spellings as well.
All right.
Plus cover all the right from dictations we post on YouTube. Cover these reading blanks and these reading blanks. All of these, not the predictions, the reading blanks.
Reading, okay.
Yeah. And then what you need to work on is you need to work a bit on clarity in read aloud, content in repeat sentence, describe image, read a lecture, speak slightly less,
All right.
answer short questions, just cover the video we post on YouTube or the predictions, more than enough. In here, summarize written text, don't write exact 75 words, around 65 words. Over here, please practice both the blanks. That's why I told you cover all the blanks for reading and reading
Okay.
writing blanks. Summarize spoken text around 65 words and work on your spellings. Listening blanks, what you need to do is you go to practice questions. There are 41 exam questions, cover all of those. And write from dictation, cover all the predictions and cover the spellings. Focus on spellings, don't just cover them. Make sure you understand and memorize the spelling as well and make a spelling list. And if you do so, practice these tasks for around 2 weeks. Take another mock test and you'll be 100% fine.
Thank you, Arun. Thank you
Right?
so
Any
much.
doubt? Any doubt? Any questions?
All good.
No problem. All the best. Whenever you go for the exam, let me know. And if you have any doubts, you can let me know as well.
Sure. Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Thanks. No problem. All the best.
Thanks, Arun. Thanks. Thank you
Thanks.
so
I'll see
much.
you. All right, we have got our next student Oshi with us. She's from Sri Lanka, aiming for 79. She has taken the exam and she missed by a few points. What I'll be doing is um, I'll be checking her mock test, whatever she has done on our portal, and then I'll be giving the feedback. You guys also can have a look and see what mistakes she has made so that you don't repeat the same. All right, Oshi, I'll share my screen with you and I'll let you know what all you need to work on. Huh?
Okay, sir.
So this is the mock test you have taken. Let me check your read alouds and everything.
In an attempt to lower new students, leading business schools, including Harvard, Stanford, the University of Chicago, and Wharton, have moved away from the unofficial admissions and prerequisite of 4 years work experience and instead have set their sights. In 2005, donor countries agreed on an accord to harmonize their practices. Since then, aid officials have complained that too little has changed on the ground. Conferences of donors in developing countries still tend to be demonstrated by a small group of Northern European governments, with the US often absent.
See, Yoshi, even though we are missing by 1-2 points, we need to understand that out of 90, we are getting 75, 76 means we are losing 15 to 14 points, right? So we don't have to just work for 2 to 3 points. We have to work for those 15 points. Read aloud. Make sure you go in a very calm manner. Don't read what you think. Read what is on the screen. In 2005, donor countries agreed on an accord to harmonize their practices. Since then, aid officials have complained that too little has changed on the ground. Conferences of donors in developing countries still tend to be dominated by a small group of North European governments, with the US often absent. So what I did over here is that it's not that I'm that perfect, but what I did is I kept myself comfortable. I took a pause wherever I felt like I'm running out of breath, wherever there's was end of a phrase or a sentence. I took a slight pause, and that's what you need to do. You need to make sure you speak each and everything clearly over here, please.
Okay.
Read aloud. You need to make sure your content is good.
Does the government of your country help the families that are in need of family? Constellation is the survival of future generations. His talents are diverse, nothing short of jealousy. Our young people need education and more organized activities. Most animals have triangles and circles, but lion has square.
Okay, see, it's fine not to have 100% content in repeat sentence, but you need to make sure that you speak it clearly and confidently. Whenever you get something difficult, don't just mumble. Speak it clearly and confidently, please. Open your mouth properly. Huh?
Okay, sir. The given pie chart is about what determines happiness, which is discussed under different categories. Firstly, it indicates a major point which is directly connected to our society, so it is fair to say that it is important. There are a lot of different elements in this definition. These are international activities, genetic set point, intentional activities, life circumstances. What determines happiness? The lecture is about an interesting topic which is discussed under different categories. Firstly, it indicates a major point which is directly connected to our society, so it is fair to say that it is important. Finally, little things makes big things, atom bombs and nuclear bombs, black hole,
See over here, what you have done is you're not even able to read what you have written. While the lecture is going on, you're just focusing on writing as much as you can, but you're not focusing on writing it clearly. What you need to do is, what you need to focus on, you need to focus on writing each and everything clearly, please. Don't just write it clearly. It's better to write 2 or 3 words less, but whatever you write, that should be 100% understandable and clear. Plus, there shouldn't be any kind of pauses. Second thing, go around 30-35 seconds. Don't go exact 40 seconds, please. Right?
Okay.
Over here, use furthermore, please. Don't just write further, use furthermore.
Okay.
After moreover, you have to use a comma as well, please.
Okay.
Essay template is fine, but make sure all the spelling mistakes you work on the same, please. How many words do you need to write here?
60.
You write
Can
around
use
65
that.
words, please.
Okay.
First of all, the different simulation, black holes, spring around, and gravity was or were discussed. Try to finish it as well. This is not a complete sentence. Secondly, another simulation going slowly towards the black hole by a jet was revealed. Something like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I have
So
to
make sure
write like full sentences and
yes.
summarize spoken.
Keywords are fine, but at the end write a phrase so that it's a sentence. For example, first of all, he mentioned that different simulation, black holes spring around and all. So that it's grammatically correct and it's a complete sentence. And write around 65 words, please.
Okay.
Another thing you need to do is any word you're not sure about, don't write it. Because now you have written nutrition incorrect over here. It means you're not getting anything in content and you're losing points in spellings as well. So there's no point of writing. If you don't write it, you may still get full points in content and you'll not lose anything in spelling. Right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, note down what I need you to work on. You need to practice 20 reading, writing blanks every day. Fill in the blanks, reading and writing. 20 every day.
Okay.
Reading blanks 15 every day.
Okay, sir.
5 to 10 reorders.
Okay,
1 to 2 summarize spoken text.
okay.
5 to 10 listening blanks. 30 write from dictation. Now whenever you practice listening, you need to make a spelling list, because the main reason why you're not getting the score in listening and writing are your spelling. I'm 100% sure you mess up a lot of spelling in your listening blanks, in your summarized spoken text, in your dictation. And then practice 30 repeat sentences and 10 read aloud, please.
Okay, sir.
Right? If you do so, you'll be 100% fine. What you need to do is practice these things for around 2 weeks. Take another mock test. Share your mock test scorecard with me, and then go for the exam. Make sure you at least score 75 in each module in the mock test.
Okay, sir.
Right? No problem. All the best. Thanks for joining in.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very
Thank you.
much
Bye.
for giving your time.
No problem. All the best.
Thank you. Stay safe.